My mother died when I was just a young kid, but my father told me that I was born at the Grace Maternity Hospital, the 1st of October, 1922, and I was a preemie. And I often wondered, from that time on, how preemies were looked after. After I came here to volunteer in this hospital, I see beautiful incubators. What did they do with me? If you think back, this was just after World War I ended. Things were in bad shape. I don't think my father had much money. My family didn't have much money, and I guess the Salvation Army were always there to help.
When I think about the Army, I think of a century of simply caring for the community. When you look at a Salvation Army uniform, it symbolizes so much about caring above all else. They've been the pioneers, they've led the way. What you see in this environment and in many other healthcare environments in the country is their legacy. And I learned very early on tremendous respect for the Salvation Army and for the values and for the ethic that they brought to the work that they were doing at that time through the Grace Maternity Hospital. When I was trying to visualize what was that relationship like, what was the partnership in the earliest days, and the only analogy I can draw for you is training wheels. And at a point in time, the Army decided it was okay to take those training wheels off. We were ready. They had gotten us again through another stage of change and getting on our feet. And then they said, thank you, you're ready, go fly.
I think that a hospital and an organization, for instance, such as IWK, it has matured, it has come into its own, and from a governance point of view, we really don't need to be there. We can still have a presence, we can still minister in regard to chaplaincy, and really that was our intent. It's been a privilege for the Salvation Army to have been involved with the Grace, the IWK Grace down through the years. It's been a vehicle whereby we have been able to express our mission and our caring to the people.
I think hopefully we're remembered for the fact that we listen to the people's needs. The other thing I hope that we'll be remembered for is our relationship with the staff. When you offer support to other people, it comes back to you. When I can walk in this hospital now and be hugged and kissed by all these people, you know you had a good relationship. That was something very, very special. I'd like for the staff to remember that we cared for them and we came bringing God's love without being pushy to them, and I'd like to think that they know that I really love them. And if they can remember that, then I did something right.
The friendship that we had before the partnership, which was the only formal piece, prevails. The respect that we have for one another prevails. The Army is still involved here, I'm happy to say, in our pastoral care program. You'll still see the evidence of the Army and all the other denominations through our effort to meet the spiritual needs of the families that we serve. And that's a role that they play splendidly with all of their heart.